let me just check YouTube and see if broadcast has started. Okay, great. I can hear my own voice and I don't like it. Anyway, now what we want to do is okay, not Streamlit. We want I already added our today's agenda here. So first explore what DuckDB is, then HyperSync Python client. Then we want to understand these events, the like any token events. I took USDT0 because USDT0. Oh, sorry, got it. USDT0. This one, and there should be multiple transfer events and we want to analyze those. So let's see how this thing goes. But for now, let's start with DuckDB. What DuckDB is like the DB for analyzing, no, DB for analytics. So analytics can be anything, like blockchain data or link clicks, those kind of thing. That's the idea. And because we are ingesting data from blockchain, like the transfer events for a token, using something like this is very useful, and that's what we want to do. I think this is also like a single file database similar to SQLite, so we don't have any overhead like setting up Docker container or similar things. So let's start with this part. Start with cloning the HyperSync client GitHub. Okay, I want Python. Okay, Python. Yes, Python is here. Let me clone this. Get clone. Okay, we have this, and we can go through all these all these examples to understand what's happening. If you have used HyperSync previously, I think you guys can understand most of it by just looking at it. But if you are new to this, it might be a good idea to go through like simple logs, just understand what's happening, and then go through rest of the things, rest of the events, no, rest of the examples. That's the idea. Okay, paracat file. Yeah, we can use this. I think we can use this file and just push it in DuckDB. I want to check. Push paracat file in DuckDB. I don't know if this works as ChatGPT, like similar to ChatGPT, or they'll block this query, but let's see. It should be okay. It's way slower than I thought. Let me check. Let me check with ChatGPT. Oh, you can. DuckDB. Create table. Okay, then what we'll do is we'll go over the DuckDB like syntax. Afterwards, I also don't know what DuckDB syntax looks like, but what we want to do is we want to use this particular example instead of preset query. We will be using, what should we use? Sorry, we'll be using our custom query. We are gonna get that data and use it. Use sorry, we will be fetching that data from HyperSync and pushing it to DuckDB. That should finish our first first three tasks. We have already done this, so let's close this. Python HyperSync. Okay, maybe I'll go over this Python client while writing the code. Then we have USDT 0 event. Yeah, they won't be different. They'll be just the transfer events from any ERC20 token. So it's very simple. Let me set up my one tool that I like the most, which is Marimo. Because we are using Python, that's why I'm using that tool. I don't think it supports other what you call other languages. I have to check. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. Marimo edit stream ERC20 transfers to duckdb.python or .py, you can say. Okay, now let's first start with, we have this example, right? Let's start with import HyperSync. Okay, now that's done. Let me add like Python cell, and we can create a client, hypersync client, and not sure how the config looks. Can we just use like same thing, client config? Oh, it does show what it needs. So it needs URL, it needs bearer token, and some other config related variables that we don't need to add. Yeah, so let's start with the URL first. Whereas HyperSync docs.nvo.dev HyperSync supported networks, and we will get Ethereum mainnet. Okay, let's see. That works. Can we run the query and just to see if everything is working correctly? We'll say height minus 80 to height and run it. Okay. Oh, sorry. I should have done that. I'll remove the await. I don't need await. Okay, what happens if I use await? That works. Can I do query dot logs? Oh no, we haven't called. Okay, we'll just run the whole thing. Copy that, paste it here. Okay, formatting is a bit wrong. Run it. Okay, 403 forbidden. Understood. Okay, stop it. Why is it still running? Also, let me know if you guys can't. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't sure how to stop that. So, okay, we get 403 forbidden because we haven't added the bearer token here. Let me add that. I need to hide this. So, sorry about that. I'm just trying to see .env. Then I'll do HyperSync token equal to, let me set it up. You can, I'll just show you as, you can go to nvo.dev and then just click on GitHub. Sorry. I guess. Yes. Sorry about that. Hosted service. Then you have to log in. This is my streaming Chrome account. So I don't have GitHub logged in here. But after you go here, it's pretty simple. At the top, you can see like API tokens, right? On this page, you should see your API token. Let me hide this again. API token. Now take that, store it, and save. Okay, Let's go back. Okay, now I have this env file. Hopefully I won't leak my NVO token, but let's see what happens. We want to load this. It installs the whole thing. Also, I should make this like smaller because we are just taking reference of it and make this thing bigger so you guys can see whole thing. Okay, that's great. Also, maybe switching that would be useful. Okay, now we want to get the env variable, which is hyper sync token equal to os.get env HOI. Okay, sorry for HyperSync token, which you can let me just mute myself. Okay, I'm back. I might mute myself again, so just wait. Okay, yes, I'm back. So this should help you guys with getting everything set up, and now let's run it. Okay, I think I know I'm doing something wrong. It shouldn't be this. Okay, it shouldn't be this hard to get everything running. I don't understand. Okay, let me try something else. Let's go here, clients. I know there is a JSON API that I can use. Should I use that? Okay, HyperSync. No, let's go to docs. In the docs, you have showcase, and in showcase, where is it? HyperSync. Okay, I'm gonna hide that again. Okay, now let's try to run this. and I don't know if, yes, we can run this. Execute query. Will I think I'll expose my key here. Let me cross check. Yes, I should have seen this. Copy value. You can see this part. This is, I think this is JSON. Payload, payload part. Let's go back to this and okay, which I'm calling. Okay, sorry. I am calling this, instead of this, will be, what we'll do is we will call https://eth hypersync dot xyz/query, and the query will look, it won't look like this, obviously. It will be different. Okay, then it's not useful. Okay, maybe we should use node instead of this. I don't know if it's a skill issue and I'm doing something wrong. It probably is. Let's see node client maybe. Ah, guys, you can see my profile. Go and follow this. I like 22 followers. I need like more to boost my ego, but okay. Anyway, HyperSync node client. Last week, Jonu has updated this. Let's look at examples, and we have parakeet out. Okay, I want this parakeet out function, which that function is the important part. Mm, okay, I think I am gonna just switch languages for now because I don't want to write the loops to figure out everything. Let's make this bigger, the VS Code. Okay, cool. Let's stop this part. Okay, we can delete this. We can delete this part too, which is not useful. Delete this. Delete Marimo. Okay, I think at some point or another, I think I'm gonna like expose that token. I'm pretty scared of that. So we'll just hide that part. And what we can do is we can set up a new TypeScript project to see. Okay, TypeScript project, and use this part to collect all the data. Okay, so show me how to create new TypeScript project. npm init, npm install dash dash save dev TypeScript, npxtsc dash dash init. Okay, that's done. We'll say touch source and source index.ts. mkcd source okay. Now there is this file. Let me just like copy paste this thing and run npxtsc node. So okay, source slash index dot js. What? Can I use ts node? tsconfig, what's here? Okay, can I just like use node source? Oh, sorry, cd dot dot, and we want to run this. Okay, everything is working. We were just running running the command in the wrong folder. Now we want to install HyperSync client. That's the main part. Npm install. Also I want to do like if process dot no process, what's happening, process dot env hypersync token. Okay, we also if you are hearing some noise, it's from outside. Can I do like reload window? We did run this, right? Yeah, this should work. I don't know why it's not working. Then add node to the types. Oh, okay. It's ts config setting, I guess. Yes, should have read the file. Now we'll run this, but we'll add .env file equal to .env. Okay, with that done, we'll say process exit code1. Let's import this. Now we want to do async function main const client it will need URL which will be https://eth hypersync.xyz and token. Oh no, it's API token. Okay, adjust the type field nearest to in the nearest packet.json to make file ECMAScript module or adjust module to module resolution in TypeScript. Okay, can we do this? What that will do? Okay, now we'll modify packet.json and what was the error they were saying? Cannot be. Okay, so it's type. Let me mute myself. Okay, now the error is resolved. Let me call it here catch. Okay, everything works. Now we just need to copy this whole thing and see if it works. This is how many thousand blocks, right? Okay, I don't want 1000, I just want like 100. And can we run this and see? Okay, there were no errors, but oh, sorry. Okay, where did that logs.paracat? I don't know how to read this file, but let's ask that to ChatGPT or some, not ChatGPT. Yeah, we can ask this. Open files and folders, source. Show show me how to push decoded underscore log dot paraket to DuckDB file, not in memory, and log first 10 rows of DuckDB. Okay, hopefully it can show us. Okay, hi everyone. Okay, hi. Let's see. We are just waiting here. Also, if you guys want to see which page is this, I have pushed the link on in the chat. You guys can check. Okay, we need DuckDB. We need to install DuckDB dependency. Npm install, and where is index.ts? Yes, it's here. We first want db path. I think it's just path resolution directory name. Okay, let me just put it here and import path at the top. Path from path and path string. Okay, so it's same for this. Let's copy this. We need to import DuckDB also. Import DuckDB, and okay, sorry about that. I want to Alt Shift. Okay, Alt Shift F. Now what's next? Drop if exists, then run paraket path, run all. Okay, We need to copy these two things. And these two functions are external. Oh, connection is inside main. Maybe we can just put these functions inside. There is no actual need for them to be out. Okay, what's happening? For some reason it's slow. Let's see why this. Also, can you use like pnpm? Okay, TypeScript, DuckDB, everything is a. We need to remove locked package, and in our command, okay, let's run it and see how many errors we get. Which, okay, cannot find. Why? Ignore build script, run. Oh, okay. We want to use this command and still, okay, there are no. Cannot find this. Okay, pnpm install. Okay, I need to figure that out. pnpm y duckdb. Okay, we do have it. I don't want to spend time on this like debug. The How can I resolve this error? Question mark. Oh, can we? We are still getting that error. Okay, there is an error which I can't resolve. Okay, let's try to figure that out. DuckDB node 22 error dot node file not found. Okay, do I have like npm? Yeah, I do have it. Should I like change it as this suggestion says? Okay, now we want to. Okay, it didn't matter. We are still getting the same error. Okay, I'll do like duckdb node API node. DuckDB, we are doing the same thing, right? Ignore this part. We are importing DuckDB, then creating new database, and okay, also I should comment this out. There is no need to run it again and again. Connection.all. Okay, is it just me, or I guess it's my bad luck today? An hour ago, 22 active maintenance. Let's see. Okay, I need to remove everything, then build everything again. PNP. Okay, that's nice. I guess I changed the node version, so we don't have now. We don't have PNPM now. Okay, now we want to run npxtsc. That works. Okay, it is working. It is working somewhat, not actually. Okay, I'll just. I don't know if this will work or not. I'm going to say okay dot slash users and same thing here. Use dot slash. Okay, it worked. It worked. Finally, it worked. We have value. We have almost everything, but I want timestamp now. That's the last part. In the query, we can. Okay. Also, new thing. New thing. In the decoded logs, I don't know if we'll get timestamp for each. What do you say? Each event. So I have to check what I can do about that. Okay, so let me add this. We have done this. We haven't done the USD. Okay, let's do stop this, and almost everything. Yes, we can go to USDT 0.2 and see documentation. Somewhere here we have addresses. Okay, deployments. Go to adapter or this and try to understand which one is okay, which one is the token. Oh, sorry, I think it's just USDT, and USDTO is just a bridge. Okay, should have read that. USDTO network. The network eliminates these barriers built on layer zeros on my network fungible token. It supports 3 assets. Okay, so I think cross chain token is called USDTO, but when you deposit it, it will be USDT, right? Okay, let's try this only. No, there are more than it's very big contract. That's not ideal. Let me check DAI. It has 25 mil. Can we find like a smaller one? DAI. Which token is this? No, blockchain. Oh, sorry, tokens, top tokens, and we'll find something. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm back. We'll do syrup USDT, USDC instead of USDT. No, find syrup USDT details. Okay, give me a second. Okay, now we have the address which we can use here. Syrup USDC token address, and this is the everything else will remain same. We should add like timestamp. Okay, no. Block and timestamp. That should work. So we have done this. We have done this. Now next is we have a bunch of smaller tasks. Associate timestamp with events in decoded logs and push that in packet file. Okay, that's the next step for us. Then after that, I don't think anything else is there. Then we just have to build the dashboard, and hopefully dashboard will work correctly. So yeah, okay, that's the stream for today, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If not, let me know. X Calidra. I don't have things ready, so I'm just gonna say thanks for watching and see you guys tomorrow. You already know tomorrow's topic and what we want to do. So let's see. Okay, not here. This will go here and full screen F11. Okay, great. So tomorrow we are going to work on decoding the events and visualizing the events. Today we just figured out how to fetch the data and push it to DuckDB, what DuckDB is, and how to work with HyperSync clients. So okay, thanks for watching and see you guys tomorrow, same time. Bye.